We do have a tornado warning just east of Weatherford. The entirety of southeast Texas is in a level 1 risk of severe weather. The National Weather Service in Houston has confirmed there has been at least 2 tornadoes in Harris County this past Monday. Put in perspective, our average overnight low right now is typically our average high. What's really interesting, we average about 4 inches of rain for the month of December. Bush Airport's already gotten ½ an inch with more on the way. This tornado warning has hail up to 1 3/4 inch size in diameter. That's larger than a golf ball. That's around softball size. We have major Hurricane Umberto, and then this disturbance is Tropical Depression number 9, will soon become Tropical Storm Imelda. You can really see these southerly winds continue to push into our area. A little bit closer to home, we're seeing those upper end 70s, some places already hitting 80 just after 12:15 on your Wednesday afternoon. Compared to this time yesterday, we are a handful of degrees warmer. Yesterday morning, we had wind chills in the 30s. We're in the 80s now, a complete 180. This is where the circulation is right there. If there is a tornado on the ground, that is where it is going to be. The last time Jamaica had a landfalling major hurricane was back in 1988 with Hurricane Gilbert, meaning it has been nearly 4 decades since the island has seen a storm this strong. This is our Fox weather model, actually just updated, so giving you the latest timeline for these storms. Later tonight, we can see ahead of the line of storms, we're seeing these supercells start to develop. These will be rotating. This is where that severe weather risk starts to form and intensify as this front makes its way through southeast Texas. Sunday, Bush Airport set a new record high, 84 degrees, broke the old record, which was 82. This morning, we're in the 30s. It's just weather whiplash, full swing. We're going from hot to cold and then back to hot. Thanks for joining us this morning as the sun continues to rise. Beautiful sunrise this morning and a beautiful start to the day. Our temperatures are in those mid 50s. There's a calm breeze. Now it is a little muggy out there. Our humidity values in those upper end 80s. Now there is a chance of showers and rain today, so that's a contributing factor. Just east of Weatherford, where you see this little indention right here. Just recently, the Space Weather Prediction Center, yes, that's a thing, issued a G4 watch for a severe geomagnetic storm. So we're closest to this white line. What that means is you're going to want to go outside after sunset, primarily between about 7-11 p.m. Point your phone at the sky northward and take a picture. If the northern lights are present, you will see those vibrant colors begin to pick up on your camera. In the green, you'll be able to see them on the horizon with that glow, and in the red, very vibrant colors overhead. So let me talk about the weather setup we have for the next couple of days. So there is a cold front coming through the state. Yes, we're going to get a little bit colder, but ahead of that front, there's a lot of lift in the atmosphere. So that's going to bring up a lot of Gulf moisture. You can see it in this dark green color. That's going to interact with this cold front and create these scattered thunderstorms. Now, we don't expect these to be severe storms. We expect the flash flooding concern to be the biggest concern we're watching. Now, this isn't a one and done type of situation. We're talking about days of rain chances, because then this front's going to interact with a low pressure system and kind of hang around the Gulf Coast and bring us some rain, bring Louisiana some rain, even into Mississippi and Alabama, bring them some rain.
She's taking a look at that, but not only that, weather around the country if you are headed out to the airport or on a road trip soon.
Yes, if you're getting a head start to traveling today, you're going to want to pack that patience, because we have weather alerts across the country. There's actually 3 different storm systems. There's one on the East Coast, there's one in the Central Plains, and yet another atmospheric river. It's making its way to the West Coast to bring more flash flooding. We are seeing these wind alerts. We have fire danger in the Central Plains. Now, we are dealing with that fog early this morning. Widespread across southeast Texas, anywhere in this gray. This is that dense fog advisory until at least 9 a.m. If it does get extended, likely until 10 or 11, but even if it does expire, that doesn't mean the fog is completely gone. So take your time out on the roadways this morning. It is brutal out there. Temperatures, we are sitting in those lower end 60s, and actually we could be staying at this temperature throughout the day today if that fog and overcast lingers throughout the duration of the afternoon like it did yesterday. Both Bush and Hobby only got to those mid 60s when we were forecasting well into the 70s. So that cloud coverage is something we are monitoring here this morning. Now, looking rain widespread across the area. We're still watching some pop-up showers. Also dealt with this yesterday morning, so it's kind of a copy and paste forecast. We're seeing more storms off to our south, Galveston County, down towards Brazoria County. This isn't anything severe. This is just that nuisance rain on your drive into work this morning. Now, there is a cold front coming through the state of Texas. This is associated with one of those storm systems. It's actually going to bring out a lot of our moisture. It's not going to bring us rain chances. It's going to cool us down just a little bit, but it's going to bring this high pressure system. This is what we're watching the next couple of days because that's really going to deter any sort of weather pattern around us. It's going to set up shop. It's going to be dry and it's going to be hot. We are essentially in the bullseye for above average temperatures going into the Christmas holiday. We are forecasting those upper in 70s, those lower in 80s for that Christmas holiday. And looking at next week, we can see those upper in 70s come back into the forecast with very minimal rain chances. That cold front coming through, we are going to start off tomorrow and Saturday morning a little bit on the cooler side, not as cool as we started this work week, but we are bouncing back above average temperatures for Christmas. Might want to ditch that sweater for some short sleeves.